We have a safety alert on Hantavirus. Several Americans have been quarantined after a deadly outbreak on a cruise ship. We're breaking down what this virus is, how it spreads, and simple steps to protect yourself and your family. Right now, I am joined by family Dr. Nita Bijoor from Oakview Medical Associates here in Greenville. Thank you so much for being here
Thank
today.
you for having me. Okay.
I think a lot of us, we've seen news on the Hantavirus, wanting to know, how can we protect ourselves? It's travel season. Many people are going on a cruise. So I think we need to start with the basics. What is this virus?
So this hantavirus is transmitted through rodents, and it can rapidly progress to pretty significant pulmonary symptoms. So that's why it's got attention. It can have about 38% of patients that get the pulmonary symptoms can die of it.
38%. Wow.
Yes.
So it's my understanding it starts in the rodent, but then it can spread into humans, and then sometimes human to human can spread it. Can you explain that?
Yeah, so this particular strain is known as the Andes strain, which was, I think, originated in South America, and it is known to be transmissible person to person. That's the first time one of the hantavirus strains. Usually it's just in rodents, does its own thing, but first time it's found to be transmissible in humans.
Is that worrisome?
Yes, but I don't think we need to panic. I think we need to prepare. We need to get educated on what exactly it does. It's this one particularly was found on cruise ships, and cruise ships go from country to country, so rodents obviously transfer with them. So it's really important, if you are on a cruise ship, if you see any droppings or any abnormal material, just not to disturb that, because if you disturb any of the droppings particularly, then it can aerosolize and you can inhale that and get sick. The rodent transmits the virus through its saliva, through its urine, feces, and nesting material. So if you know of any area that looks kind of disturbed, you don't want to go and meddle into it. You want to point that out too.
Sweep it up with a broom.
Yes, don't sneak it.
Because that actually spreads.
That can get it into the air.
So let's talk about what tips you have for people if they're going on a cruise sometimes.
Yeah, so I don't think we need to panic. We can go on vacations right now. The US is a low risk overall, but to just be aware, if you are on a cruise ship, if you try to stay away from anyone with symptoms. Symptoms range from fever, fatigue, body ache, chills, dizziness, nausea, vomiting, abdominal symptoms, pain, diarrhea. So just to make sure that you don't come into contact, and it's very transmissible in the early symptom phase of that illness. So also just inspect your cabin, make sure that you don't see anything unusual. Report any symptoms pretty early to the cruise medical personnel, and just secure food. Don't leave them open containers, because that attracts rodents too. Just make sure you use highest precautions.
Because essentially, let's say they got to your food and then you touch that food and you eat it. That's how you could contact this virus?
Technically, the rodent saliva would transmit it, the hantavirus. So if it is all over the food, they say even Coke cans, don't drink directly from a Coke can, because the urine could be all over old crates of Coke cans, not just Coke, but any of these soda cans. So just make sure you wash the lid and pour it into a cup. Don't drink directly from any cans.
Okay.
So
I didn't know
because
that.
rodents are all around the big crates of soda containers.
A little bit disinfectant on it.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Well, thank you so much for breaking all that down. That was really useful.
You're welcome. Thank you.